Okay, I'm blowing the leaves off of my porch because it's that time of year. Only problem is I blow the leaves off today, and by tomorrow morning my porch is going to be covered again. It only stays clean for about 24 hours. And that is a very similar problem that the Jewish people had that we see in our chapter today in Hebrews chapter 7. They would get clean from a high priest sacrifice, but it didn't last. Let me read what I'm talking about. It's in Hebrews chapter 7, verse 27. Unlike the other high priests, he, talking about Jesus, does not need to offer sacrifices day after day, first for his own sins, then for the sins of the people. He sacrificed for their sins once for all when he offered himself. Notice it said the other high priest would offer a sacrifice day after day. You can read about it in the book of Leviticus. Every day they would offer a sacrifice, first for their own sins, then for the sins of the people. But just like my porch that doesn't stay clean, neither did the people. And the next day they would sacrifice another animal to get clean. And then the next day they would have to do it again. It was never ending. Here's the difference. And this in Jesus, this is why he is the superior high priest for us. It says he sacrificed for their sins, not his own. He did not have any of his own sins to die for. He sacrificed for our sins. Look at what it says, once for all, when he offered himself up. So the sacrifice of Jesus on a cross put an end to the need for any other sacrifice. That means once we are cleansed, once we are forgiven, once we are saved forever, which is exactly what we read in verse 25. It says that he, Jesus, is able to save completely or save forever those who come to God through him. There was a difference between Jesus and all the other high priests as well, because in verse 23 it said, there have been many priests since death prevented them from continuing in office. They've estimated there were maybe 84 priests from the time of Aaron until AD 70 when the Romans destroyed the Jewish temple. 84 high priests. But there have been countless other lesser priests. But none of them continued because they would die. Here's the difference. It says Jesus lives forever. He rose from the dead. He lives forever. It even says he's in heaven interceding for you and me, verse 25. And if it's noisy to you out here, it's because my neighbor is blowing leaves next door. It's a problem. The leaves just keep falling. We can't keep things clean. And it's a problem spiritually as well until Jesus Christ came, died on the cross once and for all, the final sacrifice to make us clean, and then he rose again and he still lives in heaven interceding for you and me. That is fantastic news. I hope you have a great day. I hope you enjoyed chapter 7, and tomorrow we'll check out Hebrews chapter 8.